Now then, my friends, I have got some very sad news for you today. But before we start, I'd just like to thank the sponsor of today's video, and they are Incogni. And they are a personal data removal service, and they've also given MacMaster viewers an exclusive link where you can get 60% off an annual plan. More about that later. Now, as I said, I've got some very sad news for you today, and that's because I'm actually in Budapest and it's my last day, and we're flying back today with Jet2 back to gloomy East Midlands Airport, back to the UK, but at least we get to look around the airport, etc. So, bit sad news. I love this city, I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed the series too. And I want you to join me on today's trip back to the UK with Jet2. If you do enjoy the video, give us a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. I absolutely love cities. If you watch my videos, you'll know I'm a bit of a city boy, really. I'm not really into like countryside, etc. Only for a couple of days. My favourite city being New York. My second favourite city was London. But I'm thinking Budapest could have just taken that place. Come on, onwards. I'm definitely going to come back here. I want to bring Sarah back with me for like a weekend away with just myself and Sarah, because I think when you come to a place like this, I love the old trams, by the way, when you come to a place like this, you need to share it with somebody. So I was on the phone to her last night. I said, we have got to come here for a weekend. I said, ask your dad to have the kids. Yeah, no, I'm not going to put my phone to my ear. No, I'm going to let everybody listen to my phone call, and I'm going to put it on speakerphone while I'm in the street. Yeah, I mean, I could do this, but that wouldn't, that wouldn't be quite as good, would it? Wouldn't get as much attention. So not do your head in when people do that on their phones. Put it to your ear. Stop it. Oh, right, I'll just take the weight off for a minute. Hey, not too much weight. Now, before we go any further, did you know that your personal data is probably sitting on dozens, if not hundreds, of dodgy websites? Your phone number, your home address, and wait for this, even your family's information. However, if they can't find you, then they can't harm you, and that's where Incogni comes in, who are the sponsor of today's video. Incogni automatically contacts data brokers and people search sites on your behalf to get your information completely removed. If you manage to find a site that's actually exposing your personal data, you can use Incogni's custom removal feature by sending the link to Incogni, and then their privacy experts will do the rest for you, instead of spending hundreds and hundreds of hours removing all of your personal data yourself. With Incogni, all you have to do is set it up once, and then they do the rest for you. Plus, their data removal process has been approved by Deloitte, so you know it works. Take back your personal data today. Go to incogni.com/MacMaster and use the code MacMaster, and you'll get 60% off their annual plan. The link is in the description and on screen now. I've even pinned the link to the top of the comment section for you, as I don't want you to miss out on this amazing offer. Oh, and they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee to all of their users when you sign up. Don't wait around. do it now, because these days it's becoming harder and harder to protect your privacy. Right, onwards to the airport, my friends. We'll catch a few planes taking off, and then we'll get on a plane ourselves back to East Midlands Airport. Come on. The architecture here in Budapest is amazing. If you look at the architecture, and it's obviously years and years old, and you look at today's architecture, I just wonder where we're going. The architecture back in the day was way better. Where are all the architects that talented now? It's all glass and metal now, isn't it? The buildings are beautiful. If you haven't seen my videos that I've done around Budapest, by the way, head back and have a look. Gorgeous place. Trust me, you need to visit it if you haven't. Porsche Taycan here. And here we go. The famous chain bridge, which you'll see on some of my previous videos that I did on an evening as well. So check them out. Go back and have a look after this video though. Check it out. It's actually like being in New York. There's that many Americans here. There's thousands of them. They're all getting off buses. Oh, thousands of Americans and one cotwomble from Mansfield. I mean, look at that building. I don't think they could build that nowadays. That now would just be all glass with metal sides or something with antennas sticking out of it. I don't know. It's just we've seemed to have lost it, don't we, in these modern years. I've sounded like my dad. Come on, onwards. Dad, have a listen to this. Listen to this. Wham! Music? That's not music. It's bloody noise. Don't know what bloody music is. That was my dad as he got older. Did nothing but moan. I need to stop. Lovely building. But we do lovely buildings now, don't we? Lots of glass and metal and, you know, nice straight lines. Now, check this out. I know they have them like duck tours in London and stuff, but this actually looks like a real bus. And I've seen this, and it isn't. It actually goes on the water as well. And I wanted to go on it. When I'm back, I'm going to take a ride on it because it just looks like a normal bus. I'm guessing it's got some kind of propeller at the back of it. Right, anyway, we're going to take a wander this way. I also need a bite to eat because I don't want to be eating in the airport, so we'll have a little snack. Looks like they're getting the Christmas market set up, ready for Christmas, ready for Crimbo. It's great this time of year, isn't it? I love it. It's starting to get a bit cold, starting to get all the jingle bell music, you know, and the little bells and stuff, and the Christmas markets and the German sausages. Easy, it's a family channel. I didn't say Ron Jeremy sausages, did I? I said it in my videos that I did earlier on here. The city is so vibrant and there's so many people sitting outside. Even though it's coat weather, they're still sat outside, all having drinks and food and, you know, socialising. It's fantastic. It's great to see. You don't see that really in England. Everybody's huddled inside. Look at this. You can see the people at the top. There's a C&A over there. Now, I'm absolutely shattered walking around now, and I need to get back to the hotel. I'm just pondering something to eat. I'm thinking McDonald's, I don't know. There's a C&A over there though. Have we still got C&A in England? I've not seen it for years. Let me know in the comments section. Look, I've had beef goulash while I've been here, right? I've gone down with the locals. I've also had Vietnamese food. I've also had chimney cakes. So I'm going to have a McDonald's before I go to the airport, so don't judge me. Right, well, you don't need to see me eat this, but I'll tell you how much this cost. 3,080 in Hungarian money. I don't give you tops anymore and a straw. Anyway, I've had a quarter pounder, and some fries. So I'll see you guys outside in a minute. I mean, quarter pounder. Right, that's filled a hole, and I know people are going to say it's rubbish and start telling me all the things about McDonald's. And I also had a Coke Zero, and what's bad in Coke Zero? It tasted all right. It did the trick. It is what it is. Right, onwards back to the hotel, then we need to get to the airport. So come on, onwards, my friends. Let's go and see some planes taking off. Look at that, the official Rubik's Retro Cube exhibition. Who remembers having a Rubik's Cube, eh? I used to love my Rubik's Cube. I had the proper one, the original one. My dad bought it me. Obviously, sport kid. And then you'd get the fake ones as well that didn't have that. You could tell they'd fall apart when you started twisting them, and they didn't have that squeakiness, that and that's what the proper Rubik's Cube did. But the fake ones didn't. But who used to take their stickers off their Rubik's Cube? That wouldn't work, because then you'd lose the stickiness. Who used to get the screwdriver in it, pop it out, and then put it back together again so it was all perfect and it was complete? I did that. If you look closely, you might find me on there. I'm on another planet. Damn, now I'm wishing I'd have had that Langos now instead of the blooming McDonald's. I just couldn't find anything. If I'd have seen that earlier on, I would have had the Langos or whatever it is, because that looks all right. I'm not keen on the beef goulash. Beef doesn't agree with me, but I'd have gone there actually. Although not as busy as McDonald's. McDonald's is packed, isn't it? I think the only way that I managed to keep sort of like not being really overweight is I don't really eat that much off camera, to be honest. And when I'm with Sarah, she cooks healthy stuff. But I walk miles. I walked over 15 miles here the other day. Wow. Oh, wow. Check it out. What is all that about? Smash it. Back to basics. There ain't no way that I would queue up or stand in a queue or stand in line for anything. Not a chance. No way, Jose. Onwards. There's those that queue and there's those that do. The Renault 5. I like that car. I like that car. If it suited my needs, I would have one. Oh, it's kicking off in Budapest. Tip of the hat there for Stephen, walk on the wild side from Blackpool. I should use the crossing. I really shouldn't have used the crossing. There you go. Modern building, you see. That one you just seen on the clip previous. Compared to, you know, architecture from years and years ago. I love the historic buildings. Way, way, way more character. Told you. Glass and metal. And back at the hotel. Right, I'll get my case and I'll meet you outside in a minute. Right, got a yellow Ford Focus that's on the way, and then we're off to the airport. Don't worry, my coat and my fleece is packed in my suitcase because I'm a little bit warm, and might put my fleece on when I get to the airport. Anyway, onwards. Hi, thank you. Pop that in there. Thank you. Thank you. Grazie, Emilia. What a lovely Uber driver. He's got to be one of the nicest Uber drivers I've ever met. Really, really nice. Right, onwards and back to England, my friends. Jet2. Gonna get myself a Yorkshire tea. I have missed my tea, I have to say. Right, got to get through security, and I certainly do not want to be told off here. So I shall see you on the other side. It is 3:26. 3:31. Straight through security. You don't have to take anything out of your bags, nothing like that. Leave everything in, leave your laptops in. Let's go and have a look at Jameson and see how much Jameson is. I mean, it'd be wrong of me not to. It'd be rude of me not to. Let's go and have a look. Right, well, we've got spirits here. Sheridan's 36.90. Bailey's, as it's coming up to Christmas. This is in euros, obviously. 25.90. Hennessy. 119 or 94.90. What's the difference between that? Twin pack. Oh, there you go. Right, we've got Jameson's Black Barrel at 57.90. Or we've got the triple at 42.90. But we want the normal one. There it is, 28.90. 28 euros 90 for a, is that a litre? 1 litre. 28.90. Or you can have a twin pack for 59.90. Oh yes, Concorde, an iconic plane, the best plane ever in history. There you go. That was duty free, which is not really duty free now, is it? By the way, Concorde, America's doing a sonic boom jet, which is not quite as fast as Concorde, and they're all like, you know, we're at the forefront of technology and everything. I put a little comment on the YouTube video and I went, you're about a few years, 50 years too late or whatever. Probably more, isn't it? When did Concorde come out? The 60s, was it? You're too late. We did it first, with a little help from the French, of course. I've not got a sweet tooth. Must have a Twix on board plane. Something magical about airports, isn't there? Let's go and explore upstairs. Well, I was going to go on the terrace, but I'm not, because it's a designated smoking area. You can't really see anything anyway. Let's have a wander around. Why is it airports, either in Europe or in the USA, are way better than the airports in the UK? The airports in the UK are all naff, aren't they? Heathrow's all right, I guess, but other than that, it's just dreadful. I'd have been better off eating here. They got some tasty food. Frank's Deli, beer and sausage. And that's all that men care about, beer and their sausage. Okay, so we've got 70 minutes yet before the gate info is there. I think you've seen enough of the airport, so I shall see you in, well, a few seconds for you, probably milliseconds, and for me, probably about an hour. See you in a few milliseconds. Right, we need to get to gate B13. So, come on, onwards, my friends. Right, so I have my passport stamped out, then you come through another duty-free there to the gate, and then now we've got to find B13 and find Jet2. Wow, look at this plane here. That is one huge plane. Hi. Hi. Thank you.
Along with any glass bottles, and make sure the aisle and exit areas are nice and clear.
Right, on board. Think I'm going to get myself a obviously standard Yorkshire tea and a Twix or something, and maybe some Pringles just to keep me going until I get back to the UK. Then I'll have a proper bite to eat. So sit back and enjoy the flight, and I'll see you guys at East Midlands. Hopefully a certain security guard isn't waiting for me to check all my photographs.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very warm welcome to you all aboard this Jet2.com Jet2 Holidays Boeing 737-800, very shortly departing for East Midlands. My name is Roger Johnson. It's my very great pleasure to be your captain this evening, and joining me on the flight deck is my colleague, Guy Talbot. Looking after your safety and comfort tonight, we've got a wonderful team led tonight by Zoe, and she is assisted by Megan, Jessica and Eve. Thank you all for your swift boarding. We're about 7 or 8 minutes ahead of our scheduled departure time, and we have no air traffic control restrictions to our departure, so we'll be underway in just 2 or 3 minutes time. Flight time today back to East Midlands is 2 hours and 21 minutes. We are going to be cruising at 38,000 feet, and I have the pleasure of flying you back this evening. So once we're in the cruise, I will come back to you and give you a little bit of an update on our routing, point out any areas of interest that you might be able to see out the windows, and I'll give you an update on the latest weather in East Midlands and our expected arrival time. In the meantime, please do sit back, relax, enjoy the flight with us today, and in a few short moments, Zoe and the team will take you through a safety briefing on this Boeing 737-800. I am well aware you probably have seen it before, but it is for your safety, so for those few short moments, please do make sure you give them your full attention. Thank you very much.
Please now make sure any bags are safely put away and your seat. Through the safety procedures for our Boeing 737-800. It's very important, so please remove any headphones and listen carefully.
Then adjust a bit. Make sure you put your own mask on first before helping anyone else. Once you're outside the plane, inflate the life jacket.
Your armrests down and your window blinds are fully open.
Cabin crew disarm doors for arrival.
Stay where you are, take your seats and we'll put boots on, please.
Oh, it's a bit chilly. Could be worse though, could be raining. Not moaning. Oh, although it is a bit antiquated having to walk outside, isn't it? But not moaning. Right, I'll see you after passport control. And through passport control. And I got a real bloke, a real man, a real person, not one of them electronic machines. And he was a lovely guy. Said, where have you been? Would you recommend it? So, and I said, yes, brilliant. He said, cheers, Lee. That's what we want. Get rid of them machines. You want to welcome, don't you? That's nice. Real people. Bring back real people. And get rid of all these automated machines. Right. Ooh, Greg's. Oh, right. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video, and I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video once more, who are Incogni. Now, take back your personal information today. Go to incogni.com/MacMaster and use the code MacMaster and you'll get 60% off an annual plan. It really is an exceptional offer. The link is in the description and on screen now, and I've even pinned the link to the top of the comment section for you, as I don't want you to miss out on this exceptional offer. Thank you once more for following me on my trip all the way from the hotel this morning all the way back here to East Midlands Airport. If you did enjoy the video, just give us a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a penny, and also think about subscribing, and that's free as well. Thanks very much. Don't forget, that link is in the description and on screen now for Incogni. Take back your personal information today. Thanks very much. Bye bye.